Virgo, a very warm welcome. My name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. For those of you that are new here, a very warm welcome. Excuse me. And those that are returning, welcome back. So Virgo, this is all about the first 2 weeks of December. It's just going to give you a heads up as to how you're showing up in the world, outside influences, outcomes, who's coming towards you, those kind of things. And it's a general reading, guys. It's not a personal reading, so please take what resonates and, or as always, leave the rest behind. Okay? So, my beautiful Virgos, what's going down with you? One more shuffle, guys. You know, some kind of victory's coming your way. That just wanted to pop out. All right, some of you might be finding out news about some finances, a new job. Some of you, somebody might be returning and deciding to give you something a bit more stable, just for some of you, all right? General reading, guys, remember. So, Virgo. Okay, center of your reading, we've got the, I hope this is showing up on camera for you guys. The light's a bit weird in this room today. We've got the Lovers in reverse. So the Lovers in the upright is all about healthy choices in love. It is a card of choice. It's actually very closely linked to the Devil. So healthy choices in love is where there's no bondage, you know, there's no push-pull, it's not toxic love, you know, like addictions or obsessions. This is like two people, they are free, but they choose each other. So in reverse, you know, I'm just wondering whether the central issue is, have you let go of someone? Have you made poor choices in love, Virgo? Let's have a look. The challenge. The Queen of Wands. Some of you might be been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's in the upright. So it's almost like this person might have been quite attractive. And it's a challenge. Does that make sense? This person has confidence when they walk into a room. You know, they just are. They're great people. Some can find them arrogant, but they're not. They're just confident. You know, in their own skin. Does that make sense? So maybe you're lacking confidence, Virgo, through poor choices in love. Okay, some of you might be on a break from people, and it hasn't fully closed out. You haven't fully healed it. It might not be fully over. So I'm just wondering whether you still have a lot of attraction for this person and you'd like to manifest them back. Does that make sense, Virgo? In the recent past, somebody cut it out. There might have been harsh words between the two of you. But the Queen of Swords is a lack of honesty, a lack of truth. It can be. It can also be very narcissistic behavior. It's like, you know, the Queen of Swords in reverse, she's a bit of a bitch, to be honest, right? Male or female. But it's almost like something was cut out. Your focus. Virgo, you're focused on, I think this was, for you personally, the way you saw this connection. Seems like a love reading for you. Love seems to be taking up a lot of the forefront of your world for the first 2 weeks of December, Virgo. It's almost like you're focused on this, what you thought was quite a deep connection. We've got the, you know, the Two of Cups and the Lovers here, both in reverse. So something might have come to an end here, and you still find the person attractive. You don't really feel that it's over with the World in reverse here, so things haven't really fully closed out. It might be quite recent, this thing. Tell me more. What happened? Sorry, guys. What you don't see coming towards you, a little bit of drama and a little bit of competition. Just watch out for that. We're going to clarify and find out who that's coming from or where that's coming from, just to give you a heads up, and forewarned is forearmed. Your energetic field is judgment in reverse. So it's almost like you're doubting yourself. Your energetic field is, have I done the right thing? Maybe it was you that broke this off, Virgo. And you're kind of like having a little second guessing yourself a little bit. Did I make the right judgment call on this, you know? And that's your energetic field. So you might be feeling an element of second guessing yourself. Outside influences, Five of Cups in reverse. However long this has gone on for, maybe the person that you cut out or they cut you out, they're over the disappointment, Virgo. Your fears, the Ten of Pentacles. Why would you fear the Ten of Pentacles, Virgo? You know, this is like the legacy. This talks about, you know, finances, possessions, you know, everything in the earthly realm, but it's a fear of yours. Are you fearing that you're never going to get that? Are you never going to get this happy ever after? It doesn't necessarily have to be marriage with the Ten of Pentacles. It could just be cohabiting and building a life together, with the dogs, the cats, the house, the money, little assets, the cars, picket fence, all these kind of things. It's a fear of yours. Just watch what your thoughts, Virgo, because you might it might be a self-fulfilling prophecy. You might self-sabotage. Does that make sense? So the outcome is the Sun. Brilliant card, one of the best cards in tarot. So this talks about clarity. It talks about happiness. If it's a card of love, it's a beautiful card for love. So the outcome is good for you. Let's go. Let's dive in a little bit deeper now and just find out what's really going down here. And it's only for 2 weeks, guys. Remember, 24 little hours. Things can change. It's when you're listening to this reading. This is kind of like the energies surrounding you. All right. One more shuffle. Why is the Lovers here in reverse? Right. Okay. So it looks like something came to an end. Somebody might have been non-committal. But it looks like, there was no commitment. It might have been a really special union, and kind of like the commitment fell out of it. Wonder what happened there. The Queen of Wands, why is she here? Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. Okay, look, Virgo, let's not beat around the bush here, okay? On Modern Tarot, it's all about, I'm not going to sell you a pipe dream or airy fairy, a talk dark, handsome stranger or strangeress is going to be coming into town on a white horse, right? So you still have attraction for this person, and you don't really want it to be over. You don't think it's over, okay? Watch that. It could be keeping you stuck if this person has already got over the disappointment of it. Does that make sense? Why is the World here in reverse? All right, the reason why it's all happening is you don't feel it's over, or it hasn't properly closed out. It's like a contradiction, Virgo. Maybe it is over, and you're wishful thinking that you can manifest it back into your life, and it's keeping you kind of like stuck with the Eight of Swords here. So it's almost like you're free from it, but it's not over. So it's like some kind of energetic cord is keeping you connected to this, which will make you feel stuck. Queen of Swords in recent past. All right, somebody might have cut something out. They just wanted to be single. Somebody might have lied about wanting to be single. Virgo. Two of Cups is your energy. Yeah, look, you have an internal conflict. I think you're second guessing a decision, or maybe both of you are, but it seems to be like there's some kind of conflict about letting some kind of connection go. What you don't see coming towards you, a little bit of drama. Okay. And then we got the Hanged Man. So this talks about stagnancy, looking for new perspectives, but it's almost like, it's an interesting set of cards, this. In this formation, it's rare that I've ever seen these come out together. But it's almost like you're conflicted as to why you feel stuck, Virgo. Maybe you have this internal conflict where you want to free yourself, but it's not over. And sometimes we can have connections, where energetically we're still so very much connected to that person, and we're just going, worst thing in the world, I want to break free. But something is pulling. Some of you could, toy with the idea of exploring cord cutting exercises, because it seems like it's quite a powerful connection you once had. Two of Cups and the Lovers. Judgment, why is that here? Is your energetic field? Yeah, I think you're second guessing yourself, and it's causing you anxiety, Virgo. Just watch those thoughts, all right? Because they can escalate into something a little bit more serious. Okay, somebody's got over the disappointment of this, but they still want to be friends. They're still amicable, and they still want to be friends. I'm just wondering whether, is there mixed messages going down here where someone is coming across as friendly and you're thinking, oh, it's not quite over, maybe there's a possibility, but really they're just being friendly? Does that make sense, Virgo? You know your case better than me, and I'm reading for many of you. It's not a personal reading. You're fearing the Ten of Cups. You're fearing, I think you're second guessing yourself, Virgo. Do you second guess a lot? You know, that's something to watch. You know, there's many exercises that you can do to that, and it's a lack of self-confidence, which is self-love, you know. But it's almost like you're fearing your own choices. You fear, you don't trust yourself to make the right decisions. Does that make sense? But the outcome's good, the Sun. We've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, you might actually start getting some clarity that you were deceiving yourself, and it's time to kind of like move on and heal from this. Does that make sense? So clarity is on its way to you, Virgo. And what's to say that you might not get back together? But you kind of want to free up your energy whilst this is still in your energetic field, and you know, put some time into healing and moving forward. It doesn't mean to say that you can't come back together, but it's just going to be very heavy if you came back together now. It seems to me that it's a strong connection, and I think for this moment in time, if you were to come back together, it would just fall to pieces again, because I don't think enough, it might be quite fresh this, and not enough time has gone past for it ever to be resolved. You know, it needs to be maybe a little bit more reflection. Take one of these cards for you now. Bipolar tendencies. Okay, just watch your thoughts, your ups and downs, Virgo, or is this the other person? But just watch those, you know, those major highs, major lows. Try to find that equilibrium, that balance. You know, if we look at anxiety and depression, and it's on a scale like this, you know, like a coconut tree in the center, you know, there's balance. So it's almost like trying to find that even kilter between the major highs and the major lows, you know. Give me one more. Inner child. Some of you could do some inner child work, playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, wonder. All right, maybe do some inner child work. For others of you, don't forget to be playful whilst all of this is going down. You know, you can recapture romance through playfulness. But if it's too early, it's too heavy, stay away. Give each other that space. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Make the effort. Make the effort to, you know, heal within. Start to trust your own decisions again, you know. Make that effort for self-love. If you were a song, Virgo, if you were a song, okay, we got, now it might just be the title, it might be the artist, it might be the lyrics, but we got a song called Home by Michael Bublé, whatever that means to you. Some of you, you know, we're coming up to Christmas, maybe some of you might be missing home, some of you might be living abroad, but home might be important. You know, maybe you live together and it's kind of come to an end, and, you know, you might start to reminisce, and Christmas does that, right? Yeah. Okay, one more. Not taking that one because I see a future with you. I needed attention for all the wrong reasons, and you gave it too freely. So I'm just wondering whether the breakdown in this relationship, maybe somebody came across as a little bit needy because they were second guessing themselves. You or the other person, Virgo. And I see a future with you. So it's almost like, I'm just wondering whether somebody self-sabotaged this connection, or self-sabotaged themselves. And you are where you are right now. I'm going to take another card for love for you guys, because it seems to be very much focused around love. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I just don't think now, for 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks of December, I think it's a little bit fresh, and I think both parties need to really think about, you know, what the ramifications are if we go too far forward with this, you know, separation or ending. Because it looks like you, Virgo, you don't really want it to be over. The other person has kind of got over the disappointment of it, although they're amicable and friendly. Are they friendly because they, you know, they're umming and ahhing, you know, should we try and make it work? Or are they just being friendly and, you know, maybe you're misunderstanding their messages? Does that make sense? So, you know, be patient with yourself, be patient with this situation. It might all work out. But always have a plan B. You know, live your life the best you can, you know, mix with friends, do things that make you feel passionate about life and regaining that zest for life. Start small exercises where you start to trust yourself again. And it looks like a powerful month for you, a powerful couple of weeks, Virgo, with a lot of realizations about your own behavior too. And, who's to say? You could be kissing under the mistletoe with this person, you know? But anyway, listen, look, my name's Drew. This is Modern Tarot. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you do, please like, share, or subscribe. It means I can continue to do this for free for you. In the meantime, Virgo, if I don't see you again, I will be posting some mid-month readings. But if I don't see you again, have a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. And I'll see you back here for another reading. Okay, take care now. Bye-bye.